When we were leaving the karaoke bar, my boyfriend's childhood friend, Olivia, mouthed off and provoked a gang of hooligans. Sensing trouble, my boyfriend grabbed Olivia and ran. I was left behind and dragged into a room by those scumbags, where they harassed me for a long time. Part 2 update. Maya, if you have any grievances, take them out on me, okay? Leave Olivia out of it. Realizing this relationship was beyond repair, I decided not to hold back. In the middle of the night, letting someone else's boyfriend stay at your place to tell you stories, then posting about it to show off. What's this? Being a whore, and wanting to be a saint. Thomas, probably never having seen this side of me, was stunned for a few seconds before anger surged within him. Maya, can't you talk more nicely? There's nothing sordid between Olivia and me. Delete those comments you posted and apologize to Olivia. I sneered and asked, what if I refuse? Thomas said nothing more. He hung up the phone and rushed back overnight. He snatched my phone, logged into my WhatsApp, and deleted all the messages I had posted before stopping. I looked at him quietly. My already shattered heart turned completely cold at that moment. Thomas, let's break up. Thomas, perhaps thinking I was playing hard to get, didn't take it seriously. I'll give you a week to think it over. Don't regret it and come crying for a reconciliation later. I packed my things and moved out of Thomas's place the next day. Without the distraction of the relationship, I put all my energy into my work. The boss said that if I could secure a particular deal, he would promote me to marketing director at the new company. But because the competition was strong, the chances of success were slim. I glanced at the client information. Marlon, general manager of Bay Real Estate and Thomas's uncle. I then looked at the competitor information. One of the companies was where Olivia worked. When it rained, it poured. At the field group's bidding meeting, I did run into Olivia. She followed me to the restroom. Then, she provoked me smugly. Thomas said this bidding meeting is just a formality. Mr. Marlon has already reserved the spot for our company, Ashton Building Materials. I ignored her, but she kept prattling on. I told him that your company, Lance, is also bidding and that you're in charge, but he still chose to help me. I turned to leave, wanting to get away from her. Unexpectedly, she suddenly slapped herself. A 5-finger mark immediately appeared on her face. Then she took out her phone and called Thomas. Thomas, I came to apologize to Ning, but she's still angry and wouldn't listen to my explanation. Since it was a video call, Thomas saw the slap mark on Olivia's face immediately. Did Maya hit you? I don't blame her. Thomas, can you come to the field group? Bring some ointment for me. My face is very swollen, and I have a meeting later. With that, Thomas rushed over. When he saw Olivia's swollen face, he shot me a cold look. Apologize to Olivia. I lifted my chin and stared back at him. You just believe whatever she says, don't you? Olivia clung to Thomas's arm, playing the victim. Thomas, let it go. She's in a bad mood. I won't hold it against her. But Thomas, with a stern face, repeated, I told you to apologize. What if I don't? With one word from me, your company will forever lose the chance to cooperate with the field group. This threat was making things difficult for me. After all, it had something to do with the company. But do I really have to swallow my anger? I hesitated for only 3 seconds. Then I stepped forward and slapped Olivia's face. Smack. The sound of the slap resounded through the corridor in an instant. I slapped him. I admit it. As for who slapped her before, you know very well. I turned to Olivia. Hope your acting can always be as brilliant as it is today. A few days later, the bidding for 100 City's new project came to an end. As expected, Ashton Building Materials, where Olivia worked, won the bid. The boss said that business people only care about profit and that Olivia winning the bid had little to do with her. He told me not to blame myself. In the evening, while accompanying my boss to a social event, I happened to see Olivia being surrounded and beaten by a group. Her clothes were almost torn off. After understanding it, I found out. I learned that Olivia had been flirting with someone and got caught by the other party's girlfriend. Scratch her face. I want to see how she seduces men in the future.